Okay, so yeah, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take about 5 minutes. It just turned 6:20. And if y'all want to type or have a pen and paper and just write down as many ideas you can think of, it doesn't have to be anything crazy or very long. Just, yeah, use your creativity hat.
Got it.
Are we trying to solve a particular thing we pointed out, or just all of it and any of it?
Any kind of idea you have, it doesn't matter if you think it's good, bad, or just anything you think.
About a Nerf gun.
Yeah,
Got
we're not
Nerf
critiquing
gun.
anything yet.
All right. What we got?
All right. How's everybody feeling about your ideas?
Amazing.
There's some ideas, all right.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. So now that you have your first set of ideas written down or typed down or whatever, go ahead and make yourself a line. And as we do what we're about to do and you hear each person's ideas, if you think of something else, then go ahead and write down underneath your line there of anything else new you come up with. And we're going to go one at a time. And we're going to go until everybody runs out of ideas and there's no bad ideas. So we're going to start with Tate. Throw something at us.
Awesome. I just did like a bullet list, and some of these may or may not make sense. So I said military training, Boy Scouts, somehow sending messages via Nerf gun darts, crowd control, working on kids' hand-eye coordination.
Okay, hold on. Are we doing multiple ideas?
Oh, sorry. I can just do one.
No, it's okay. We're just going to do one at a time and go in a circle.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay, so your first one was military training, right?
Got it. Yep.
Okay, awesome. All right, let's go to Richard.
Edible Nerf guns.
I love it. Awesome. Okay. Robert.
I think the gun should be neon green, and the tip of the gun should be purple, and the grip should be purple.
Nice.
Okay. Okie doke. Jeremy.
I put that the dart should have fletchings like an arrow.
Oh.
Okay.
Also, go Rebels.
Hotty toddy.
Go Rips.
All right.
Yeah. Sorry.
No, yeah. All good. Leigh.
You have a second hat entry.
Yeah.
They don't allow this hat in Mississippi.
Leigh.
We can't hear you, Leigh. I think you got your microphone.
You have to do some sign language there, you know? Hold a piece of paper.
Yeah. Oh, he's typing. Okay. Typing works.
Ah.
Let's see. I'm not sure what's going on. Can you repost the Hangout link? The Google Hangout link?
Yes, ma'am.
Okie doke. 1 second.
Hello?
Hey.
Hey, there you are.
There it is.
I don't know why my computer's not working, but okay. My idea is for white darts, so you can find them with a black light at night.
Cool. Okay. All right, going back to Tate.
I've got sending messages. So like in a classroom or work or something, write something on the dart, attach a sticky note, something like that. Shoot it over to a friend.
Yeah. Perfect. All right, Richard?
Heat-seeking darts. Get you anywhere.
I like that. All right, Robert.
I think the Nerf gun should have a laser on it for accuracy.
I really like that too. Accuracy. There we go. Okie dokie. Jeremy.
Make the gun lighter. Use a lighter material.
Okay. And Leif.
A quiet Nerf gun.
Nice. Okay, and we are back at Tate again.
It somehow make a game to improve kids like hand-eye coordination, like catching the darts or swiping it away or something.
Okay. Richard?
Darts that are spring loaded so they shoot faster. You can get more distance. I'll also put rocket boosters on darts.
Okay. Let me put that down too real quick. Okay. Robert.
I think the Nerf gun should have a scope on it
Cool.
that lights up.
Jeremy.
A better trigger for the gun.
That's a good one. Okie doke. Leif.
Magnets in the dart, so you can pick them up easier with another magnet.
Cool. Okay, and Tate.
I said somehow make it into a game with your pets, like dogs, cats, playing with them.
Cool. All right, Richard.
You can wear a bracelet, and it's kind of like an invisible fence, but when the dart hits you, it shocks you.
Good.
I don't think I would play that one, but I like it. All right. Where were we at? I lost track.
Richard
Tate,
was
you
the last one.
right? I'm sorry.
Last idea was Richard's.
Oh, okay. Okay, Robert, you're up.
I think the Nerf gun should be battery powered.
Okay.
Might add on to distance.
Okay, Jeremy.
I think it should have actual rifling in the barrel.
Barrel. Okay. And Leif.
Gun that can be used one-handed for like handicapped people.
Okay. Awesome. And y'all just keep going until you run out of ideas. We're getting a lot. Tate.
Somehow make it into a grenade launcher.
That
Like
sounds
real
fun.
grenades or Nerf grenades?
Either or.
Either or.
Are we supposed to be saying ideas that we've written below the line, or is this above the line ideas only?
Above the line for now, and then we're gonna go back through. Well, actually, I guess you could do your below the line too if you've gone through everything above. But yeah, it's everybody's supposed to bounce off each other and get more ideas as we go along. Okay, so we just had Tate. So Richard.
Darts with chips in them, and the gun will beep when you get close to them, so you can find them after you shoot them.
Cool.
Still above the line.
Okay. And Robert.
I think it should be able to hold at least 5 darts.
Okay. Jeremy.
A smaller diameter dart.
Okay. And Leif.
Biodegradable darts for if you shoot them outside and you don't have to pick them up.
Cool. Tate.
What am I on? Somehow shoot a dart up in the air and somehow do some atmospheric testing with the weather or something.
Okay. Atmospheric testing. Cool. Richard?
Nerf guns should make animal noises when you shoot them.
Okay, Robert?
I think it should come with a holster.
Okay. Jeremy?
More propulsion force. Shoot them faster.
Okay. Lee?
A dart with a camera in it.
That's cool. All right. And Tate?
A somewhat civil solution to loud neighbors.
Shoot them with the Nerf gun?
Yeah, partying outside, take one to the neck. I don't know.
Okay, Richard?
A dissolvable Nerf gun so you can hide the evidence after you shoot your neighbors. Also, I'm out of ideas. The rest of mine are silly.
Okay, that's okay. Well, silly ones are okay too, honestly, because he said, I mean, anything works. If you do run out of ideas, then when it gets back to your turn, just kind of elaborate on some of the ones that you think are your best ideas. So let's see, we're at Robert.
I think it should be semi-automatic.
Okay.
One pull the trigger, one shot. I think it's more accurate that way.
Okay, Jeremy.
You should have one that you can use with fireworks.
Like that. Bottle rocket gun.
I'll put that there. Go ahead, Lay.
Combine it with a water gun.
Ah. Okay, and we're back to Tate.
Darts with little parachutes on them.
To never reach your target.
That's right.
All right, Richard.
This goes off of one of Lath's ideas, but the magnets and darts, but you could clip them together real quick to make little clips out of them to insert into the gun for quick loading.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Let's see. Magnetic clip loading, I guess.
That works.
Magnetic clip loading. Okay. Robert.
Kind of want to build on Richard's idea there, but I think we should have like a side mount that can hold a couple extra darts on the side.
Okay. All right, Jeremy.
Yeah, I'm going to be the first to be out.
That's okay. You're allowed to pass. I just got to come back to you. Lath, you got anything left?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to describe this shortly. Basically, a means where you can cock it with your foot, kind of like a crossbow, where you stick your foot into like a loop and then you pull up.
Okay.
And that's basically exhausted at that point.
Okay. Tate, you got anything left?
I ran out of above the line, but
Okay.
I've got below the line stuff.
Okie doke.
You may do one of those.
Yeah.
So darts that I guess had some kind of paint on them, so you could play tag with your friends.
Okay. And we're back to Richard.
All right, this is my last one. A bicycle-powered, fully auto turret Nerf gun. Just for your friends.
Awesome. And Robert, you were out, right?
Yeah, I am now. I'm out. I'm at the pass.
Okay. So has everybody basically exhausted their ideas for now, or does anybody have anything left they want to add? for round 1?
No, but I'm gonna say you guys stole about 8 of mine.
It's a hard category.
Yeah, it is. Okay, so now, okay, here's what we're gonna do now. If everybody can, could you look at the Google document, the spreadsheet? And let me know if you can't see it for some reason or you don't. Oh,
I see it.
okay. So, what we're gonna do is, how did he say this? Everybody gets 7 votes apiece. And you can give as many votes to one item as you want. Like if you really like one thing, you can put all 7 of your votes on the one thing, or you can distribute them evenly or however you want to do it. But we all get 7 votes, and you guys get to vote on which of these ideas you like the best, and I'm going to record them. So I'll give you a few seconds to think about that while I write this down.
How many votes? 7?
You get 7 votes in total, yes.
Are we going in a circle again, or we do all 7 at once?
You can just go ahead and write them down, and then I'll go in a circle and have y'all tell me which you voted for.
Excuse me.
Okay, and y'all just let me know when you're ready.
All right.
All right, I'm good.
Okay. Just whoever wants to go first, either way.
I can go. I don't mind. Vote 1 is the magnets idea. Pick it up easier.
Okay.
Number 2 is having a laser on it. 3 is darts having fletchings on them, if like an arrow. 4 is a better trigger. 5 is having a scope. 6 is sending messages. And 7 is having like a training thing with it.
Okay. All right, awesome.
I'll go next if y'all are good.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I gave two votes to magnets in the dart. I gave 2 to darts with cameras in them.
Okay.
And the rest are ones. You get hit, you get shocked one. The biodegradable darts and the animal noises.
Biodegradable and animal noises. Okay.
Just got to point out that Robert came more prepared than anybody with hats and food.
Oh yeah.
Good job. I can go next if we're. That's cool.
Yeah, go ahead.
First, I like to make it a game with your pets.
Okay.
And 2, sending messages in the classroom with darts.
Okay.
3, darts with fletchlings.
Okay.
4, rifling in the barrel.
Okay.
5, smaller diameter darts.
All right.
6 is biodegradable darts.
Okay.
And 7 is laser for accuracy.
All right. All right. Jeremy or Lath, are y'all ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okie dokie.
I've got white darts,
Mm-hmm.
the chips, laser,
Mm-hmm.
better trigger, semi-automatic, magnetic, and rifling.
Hey, Jeremy, I just want to point out what's hanging on my wall here in my office. I don't know if you can see it. The stadium here. That's all.
Hold on just a minute.
Hold on just a minute.
That one?
I like it. Perfect. We need more Revs fans in the group.
I won't pull my Auburn gear out.
All right. You ready for me?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. 1 for magnets. 1 for darts with parachute. 1 for grenade launcher. 1 for white darts for black light. 1 for darts with chips. 1 for darts with cameras, and 1 with darts with messages.
All right, awesome. So I'm going to record all of these votes into the spreadsheet. And while I'm doing that, I'll give you guys 3 minutes to do a little more brainstorming. And then we're going to come back and do round 2. He did say he expects each round to have less ideas each time. So, yeah, we'll do that for just a couple minutes here.
So do these need to be new, or is this like below the line type stuff that we got from other people?
It can be below the line. It can be building off of anybody else's ideas or building off of your own ideas. So I think at this point it's expected to kind of build off of the original thoughts that everybody
Gotcha.
had.
Okay.
What about how are we tracking the votes? Does that play into this? Like, should we look at the highest votes or something and do that? I know that I'm not saying we got a calculator right this second. It probably takes some time.
We are going to look at the votes at the end. We're going to tally everything up. And I'm going to record everything y'all told me. And once we're done with all 3 rounds, then we'll take a look at what was the most popular ideas, I guess.
Okay.
All right, y'all. Sorry about that. That took a little longer than I anticipated. Okay, so I'm sure y'all got a couple more things. So let's start again with tape.
So somebody earlier said about like an edible gun. So just building off of that, if you could make darts that tasted like different food, like some blueberry pancakes or potato chips or something, that would be awesome.
You could order a 5-course dart meal.
That's right.
All right, Richard.
Now I want a silly one. Hold on. A Nerf gun that only shoots confetti.
Nice.
I like that. Okay. Robert.
Building on kind of the training thing from earlier, I think we should include like a target of zombies or something, or a target or something. I don't know.
Okay.
Ruling zombie with a big old bullseye on its forehead.
Okay. Jeremy.
On a drone-mounted gun with an electronic trigger where you can shoot people from the air.
Genius. Everybody would have that.
That's great. All right. Leif.
A Nerf gun that shoots a Nerf gun.
All right. Tate.
So I kind of got on. I have a bunch of these, but basically putting something inside the dart. So I thought about like a normal dart and what it could carry. So I came up with like a thing of chapstick, a Tic Tac, or a mint. You know, somebody's got bad breath, you could shoot them a dart, gum, something.
All right. Richard.
All right. Someone said smaller diameter darts, so I said interchangeable barrels for different diameter darts.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Robert.
I think the design of the Nerf gun should be like a revolver almost. Make it easier to unload. Make a holster that looks like an old Western holster, like a leather Western style holster to put on your hip, maybe.
Okay. Jeremy.
A high-end technical gun, like a connected gun, where you could have with an app, and you can set up games and play tag and things like that electronically.
Awesome. And Leif.
A dart that breaks up into smaller darts when you fire it.
Awesome. And we're back to you, Tate.
I don't know if anybody's an Office fan in here, but there's an episode where they come up with the chore wheel and they spin it to see who does what chore. So I thought for kids, you could have a chore wheel that you shoot the dart and they have to do the chore.
That's awesome. I love The Office, by the way. I'm obsessed with that show. All right, Richard?
Glue darts that instantly bond to your victims so they know they've been hit.
Okay, Robert?
Including on the Nerf gun, like a attachment that shoots out silly string for like close quarter combat, distracts someone with.
Is this to blind your opponent?
Yeah, to blind your opponent. Yeah.
Okay, Jeremy?
A water balloon version.
That's like the grenade launcher, I guess.
Yeah.
All right. I like it.
Lake?
Darts attached to a retractable tether.
Oh, nice. I like that one.
Okie dokie. And Tate?
Building off the target idea, like having zombies, if you could make them into your little coworkers, set them up in your office and shoot them based off of who's making you angry that day. Or family.
Stress reliever.
Yeah.
All right, Richard?
This goes back to magnets and the darts, but your gun could auto load by sweeping it over darts on the ground, and it's just going to suck them up into the gun.
Oh, nice.
In an intense Nerf battle, you're always ready to go. I don't know how you want to phrase that one, but okay.
I put gun auto load by sweeping over ground magnetic.
Perfect.
Okay, where are we at? Robert?
Building on possibly having a scope to it, make the scope like nighttime, like a night scope. So if you're having a Nerf battle at night, you can snipe people in the dark.
Cool.
And that's probably going to be it. My ideas for this round.
Okay. Jeremy?
A realistic version that could be used in gun safety training.
Okay.
That goes well with one of our things we put. I guess the gun violence thing.
That's what I was thinking. Okay, and Lee?
A shoulder-mounted Nerf gun, like the Predator.
Nice. Yes.
Have a little head tracking on it.
Nice. All right, Tate, you got anything left?
So a gun or rifle, I guess would be more like a rifle that it has a break in it and a screen on it, so you could break it around the corner where you don't have to expose yourself, and you could see what's around the corner on your little screen. Shoot around corners.
Like a stealth screen.
Sure.
All right, Richard, you got anything?
Running low. Facial recognition on guns using the power of the iPhone, so only you can use it.
Cool.
I'm scraping the bottom of the barrel here.
No, that's fine. That's what we're supposed to be doing. Okay, Jeremy?
CO2 powered cartridges.
Okay. All right, Lee?
Combining two from the previous, like a dart with a parachute and a camera.
Okay.
You shoot it up and then see around.
Reconnaissance dart.
Yes.
I like that. Nobody would use that to spy on their neighbors, I'm sure, especially if it's biodegradable too.
Okay. Tate.
I'm out.
Okay. Richard.
Angled darts to shoot around obstacles or corners.
Okay.
I'm out after that.
Okay. Jeremy, do you have any left?
Nope, I'm out.
Okay. Leif, do you have any left?
Yeah. Like a pump up air reserves for multiple shots.
Okay.
And then yeah, that pretty much does it.
All right. Cool. So we are going to once again do the votes, but this time, hopefully to make it go a little more quickly, I'm just going to write them in as y'all tell me. It's kind of hard to find where everything's written down, but
Should we write? We'll just write the row number.
that's a good idea. I didn't even think of that.
Oh, nice. We put them in order. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So, and just for round 2.
How many votes do we have on round 2?
You get 7 votes again, and you can distribute them however you want to.
But only for the round 2 ideas.
Right, only for the round 2 ideas.
Are we supposed to, because I guess the final part of this is we make a prototype. Are we supposed to go off of the things we vote on?
I haven't looked into the final prototype assignment, but I'm assuming that's what we're going to do. He said this is basically supposed to give us an idea for what everybody likes the best, pretty much. So I'm guessing that's what's going to happen.
So like darts that taste like different foods. We can dip it in ketchup and Cool Whip and shoot them.
Yeah. Hey, we can make it Thanksgiving themed. We can just shoot turkey at each other.
Dot.
I paused it earlier. I've got like 45 minutes of recording. I'm hoping it'll let me download the whole thing.
Okay. I just wanted to double check.
No, thank you for saying something. I sure did forget to quit to keep it going. But yeah, I got like 45 minutes of footage.
Oof.
That should be
Yeah.
plenty if we only need
God, that
5
should be.
minutes.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, go ahead.
I don't know if we said this earlier. I like the idea of like having a Nerf gun that you can like snap around a corner, be able to shoot behind a corner, being hidden. You know.
Okay.
I don't know if that was said. I can't remember.
There was something similar, but I mean, you know, there's a couple different ways you could do it, probably. What about a Nerf gun that shoots like baseballs or golf balls or something? I don't know.
You can do tennis balls because that goes back to one you play with your pets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Baseballs would hurt.
Yeah.
So like a dart, like you know when you have a balloon and you let it go, like a dart with like an air reserve somehow.
Yeah.
Okay.
The dart has propulsion itself.
Okay. Anybody say water gun, Nerf gun yet?
Said something like
Yeah, I
a
think
water
that's right.
balloon.
I said that.
Okay. Hmm.
What about a Nerf gun that loses a piece every time you get shot? Just falls apart.
Nice.
The winner's got a gun left.
You mean the darts fall apart when you lose it?
No, like you get shot and your barrel falls off. Then you get shot and your barrel falls off. Pretty soon you're throwing darts at people.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm giving you paragraphs to type into one.
No, you're fine.
Well, yeah. You gotta if your gun's falling apart, you gotta have some hand stuff like a boomerang or something or another to defend
Slingshot.
yourself. The silly string on the bottom,
What about armor that connects? Like one of y'all said something about the smartphone app. Like it can track where you get hit.
I like that. Keep score.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep score.
That's smart. Darts with speakers that yell insults. This is where we come to, Beth.
Oh man. I just picture actually using a lot of these, like what it would be like in real life, like sticking it on a glass conference room and just being like, I don't know, this would be funny.
Like a booby trap Nerf gun, like you walk into a room and it just triggers and starts shooting you.
That'd be the ultimate prank as a kid growing up.
Yeah. Yeah, that's basically what I'm doing. Like, what did I want when I was a kid? Yeah.
Oh, a dart that only shoots your sister? That's what I would want.
I think if we can come up with like 5 or 10 more, we'll be good. Because we're almost at 140 ideas.
Nice.
Oof. That's a lot.
Start with a microphone.
Start with a microphone?
Yeah, I think we did video. Now we'll do audio.
Okay.
Yeah.
Somebody already said UAV, right? Like attached to a drone or something. Didn't we say that?
Mm-hmm.
I think so.
I've got a lot of bad ones I don't think I've said. I could.
That's fine. There is no bad idea.
A Nerf gun that's only used with your feet.
Okay.
Pretty bad one. Rifle that auto ejects a pistol when it runs out of darts. Backup gun. Triple barrel rifle for no reason.
Okay.
A Nerf gun that works underwater.
Nice. I like that one.
Along with that, a breathing apparatus that hooks up to your Nerf gun.
Okay.
Your scope auto zooms on your target for you.
Auto zoom scope.
Auto dart feeders, like on a paintball gun. You just dump 500 in there and it just keeps going. I think that's all I've got.
Okay. Does anybody have anything left over that you want to share, even if you don't think it's the best idea?
Like a build it into like clothing type stuff, like Batman belt buckle that folds down and has one last Nerf gun in it, or in a shoe or something.
Okay.
Hideaway emergency Nerf guns.
Yeah.
I got one. Nerf gun condiment bottles, so you can shoot your ranch onto your food.
y'all really want to make some guns that shoot food.
Got dinner.
You know, I actually kind of like it.
Everyone can tell you have a Heinz Nerf gun that shot ketchup, a
ranch
fancy
gun.
Poupon Nerf gun that shoots fancy mustard.
Well, I've seen like, I don't know if y'all seen restaurants and they just have the like they'll throw your bill on like a string, and you could do the same thing, and like you could shoot your check. You could shoot your check to the table, like a little receipt attached to it.
Or you could have a restaurant where the menu's a big target up on the wall, and each table's got different colored Nerf darts, and you shoot the food you want.
Gotta eat what
Then you shoot your waiter if they take a while, but then you tip them really big.
Great.
with a dollar bill rolled up in your Nerf bullet.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we have. It's a little bit less than this because of the way it's laid out, but we've got about 100. We've probably got about 100, 150 ideas on here, I think. So I think we did pretty good on it.
Well, if we fall short, you can message the group. I'm sure we can spit out 50 more bad ideas.
Yeah, we'll just throw some more in there, yeah. So let me see. The last thing we have to do is we got to tally up some votes again for round 3. And let's do it the way y'all just did it because that was really quick and efficient. And then we'll basically be done.
Still 7 on this?
Mm-hmm. And I'll go in, I'll do the summary metrics and everything once we finish, and I'll clean up the spreadsheet a little bit.
Sounds like somebody's dog needs some treats and some attention.
Yeah, I apologize. It's a puppy.
Oh.
So it's.
You monster.
I know. It's freaking out at life.
What kind of puppy is it?
I'm actually not sure. My friends brought it home. I just know it literally came tonight, so I haven't seen it yet.
Oh man.
Do we get to
I would
see
not
it?
be in this meeting.
Oh,
Can we all take a vote on if we want to see the puppy?
I vote yes.
I vote yes.
I can check here in a minute.
I'm actually seeing a pattern here with a couple of things that might be good for our prototype, the stuff that y'all voted on highest.
Awesome.
Looks like the magnet, stuff picking up, finding the darts. the magnets and the black light because they get lost.
It's a great
Mhm.
idea.
And 4 people voted on the drone.
Nice.
Nice.
Does anybody here have a drone we can use for a prototype?
I wish.
Don't.
I used to have one. It didn't fly good. I think it broke.
I think my little sister has one. I'll be home at Thanksgiving. Maybe I can steal it from her. Actually, I think I gave it to her, so I can take that.
Just mount the gun on top of the drone.
Well, I've seen the YouTube video of the guy that puts Roman candles on his drone and shoots his friend with them, like chases him.
All right. Whenever y'all just start firing them off at me if you're ready.
All right, I'm going.
I'm ready.
Okay.
126,
126.
129,
Uh-huh.
135,
Uh-huh.
141,
Uh-huh.
147,
Okay.
148,
Okay.
and 149.
Okay.
I can go 127,
Mm-hmm.
28,
Mm-hmm.
130,
Mm-hmm.
132,
Mm-hmm.
141, 145, and 148.
145. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. 145 and then 148.
Okay, great.
You ready for one more?
Yeah.
132, 135, 136 by 2,
Okay.
137,
Okay.
143, and 148.
Okay. All right, I'm ready.
I got 128
Okay.
and then 2 each for 129,
Uh-huh.
131, and
Okay.
135.
I forgot we could do that. I would have done that earlier. Oh, well.
It's okay. All righty. And last
Me?
one.
All right. 127, 129,
Uh-huh.
132,
Okay.
137,
Okay.
143,
Okay.
146,
Okay.
and 147.
All right. Awesome. So on the last one, we got 4 votes on the smartphone armor. We got 3 votes on the darts with air reserves. Nerf guns on cars. And yeah.
A Nerf
Condiment box.
bottles.
Do what?
Get that. Nerf gun condiment bottles.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 140.
No, I actually like the food idea. Okay, well, let's see. Is there anything else we need to do? No, that is it. All we have left is to finish up the spreadsheet, which, like I said, I'll go in here and do a little fixing. And once I get done with all that, I'm going to see, there's something, I'm gonna go ahead and stop the recording, but okay, yeah, that's a good idea. So I'll just see what's going on. I will continue to talk in the Google Hangouts. I know that it's a little bit weird. If you want, I can email y'all too. It's just my phone is not good with texting at all. But I will keep y'all updated, and I'm sure we can distribute the information amongst each other. And yeah, I guess that's it. Great job, guys.
Friday. It was fun.
Yeah, thanks for facilitating.
Hey, thanks, Mercedes.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
problem.
let us know what we can do to help. I don't want to leave it all on your shoulders.
No,
I'll
no,
look
Happy
at-
to do editing.